Welcome into the 20 TV post-game wrap following a 50-43 victory for Fossil Ridge over Pine Creek. I'm Matt Pauley, Troy Garnhart alongside. We had the call of the game tonight on 20 TV. Story of the game, Pine Creek gets down by 10 at the half, in large part due to foul trouble in the first half. They came back in the second half, Troy. They got it within 3 a few times, but they just couldn't get past that three-point plateau, and they end up losing this game. Again, the final score being 50-43.
They did a really good job in the second half with their defense, getting them back into it. Their intensity was better. As you said, Matt, they got it to 3 a couple of times, but offensively they couldn't get over that hump. Took some three-pointers at that point and kind of got away from what got them into the three-point deficit and just couldn't quite get over the hump. But Fossil Ridge, got to hand it to them. They were very solid throughout the game.
Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights from this game. And we start with a player who was really good throughout. That was Kelly Willer. She had the bucket and the bruise. A couple moments later, though, Courtney Stanton, probably the two best players for each team of the game. Stanton, again, gets a big basket. Stanton ended up with 14 points. She was very good. She's just a sophomore, but there's Willer again. She hits the three. She ended up with 16 points, 12 of which came in the first half. Sammy Testefik did not start, but had an impact on the game, scoring 8 points. As we go to the second half, Jane Lydiot, one of the top players for Pine Creek, didn't score in the first half. That was her first bucket. Here's a missed free throw. Watch this putback as Willer just throws that thing up, and it ends up falling through. That was a real big basket. Pine Creek would continue to come back. Spencer Lindsay would hit a big three-point shot. That was when they kept getting back within 3 or so. Again here, Jane Lydiot goes to the basket. That was part of the comeback, but Fossil Ridge kept having answers. Natalie Williams, that's one of her 4 three-point shots that she made. There's another one. She ended up with 12 on 4 three-pointers, and then at the end of the game, Brooke Pemberton laid it in, and that was all she wrote as Pine Creek loses to Fossil Ridge for the second time this season.
You know, the good thing for Pine Creek, if you're a Pine Creek fan, is they started junior and 4 sophomores. They're going to continue to get better throughout the season. I think they'll learn from this game. Solid effort by Fossil Ridge. They've got a good club and will be a force to be reckoned with in their league.
That is going to do it for this edition of the 20 TV postgame wrap. Again, 50-43 the final score. Fossil Ridge defeats Pine Creek, and we'll talk to you again here on 20 TV.